Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Nasus Mid. The top comment was play EP Nasus mid lane. We're versus a Yasuo, which is nice because Wither is good against him, because playing against mages sometimes can be a struggle. Nasus is okay. AP Nasus, like if you look up his win rates, they're so much worse than just regular Nasus, so I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like a crazy pick for like winning lane, but sometimes it can do all right. The reason why it can do okay is because the AP ratio of your E is 120%, but of course they have to be like standing inside of it for quite a while. As you can see, he only stood inside of it for a little bit, so it did good damage, but overall we just don't get anything really with the kill. So I would say that you have to play kind of patient, at least in my opinion. You have to play patient and not do too much, because you'll also run out of mana quite quickly. You can stack occasionally, like, but your main damage is from your E, which is what you max first. And the idea is just having them constantly, like, go inside of your abilities like how he is now, and they will slowly die to it. Your ultimate does have an EP ratio on it as well, which causes percent damage. I don't think the ratio is that insane that if you have like a bunch of AP, it's going to be that useful though. A lot of times people just go burn build. I'm just trying to juke this guy's abilities because it's kind of, whenever Yasuo like has a NATO and he's going to throw it at you, you can kind of see where it's going to go. But yeah, so because we're against a melee pick, as you can see, it's pretty easy to just constantly hit him with my E. And eventually, I hope that he gets like chunked enough that he'll be more punishable. Because having to break his shield every single time is pretty annoying. We do kind of have a good way to... I'm waiting for that to expire. Nice. I need to wait for his shield to go away before I ever use my E, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, dude. Wait, can I kill you here? No, dude, his shield came back up at the moment that I freaking went for him. But we did get his flash and ignite, I guess, because he tried to kill me with that last Q. If he landed it, I probably would have died, but thankfully he kind of played it incorrectly. Dude, I'm probably going to get ganked before him, but I wish that I wouldn't. Because I feel like Kane could maybe kill with his flash, right? Dang, dude. Well, that does reduce his armor by a significant amount. I don't know if he wanted to fight. I already knew I was going to die before the Kane could assist me, which sucks. But this Echo does have no flash. Aw, doesn't even have an opportunity to go for him. It's tragic. We're going to just build... Oh, I got an assist, too. If he can just run away, that's pretty good. That Yasuo has no flash, so... Oh, dang. He already went the wrong way. He should have went over this wall. If he went over this wall, he would have been... fine, but because he didn't, that like ruined the play. So Yasuo became more fed. Anyways, at least they have a bunch of auto attackers this game, because with AP Nasus, I mean, you kind of just poke people. I wouldn't say that ever inside of the game, even if I get fed. Once laning phase ends, you just tap E on people and they just like explode. That's like not really how it works. It's more like a huge zoning tool, and if you can spam it inside of team fights, it's pretty beneficial to like, just poke hard. So that's really the idea. But now this is going to be so challenging because this guy's so much more fed than me, and he has double buffs. But I could try to maybe farm from far away. Because even me getting a gank probably won't benefit me very much. If I get a gank happening, it probably won't do... He can maybe use the minions to make my Wither not very useful against him. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know, this seems really difficult for me to get into to, like, assist. Unfortunately, my cooldowns are kind of long. I'm just happy that I was able to kill a couple of them, though, because if I couldn't kill any of them, I would have been pretty sad. He should be able to stun and run away, I think. Unless he gets hit by the knockup. Dang, he got hit by the knockup. So... No, he dies to red buff. Oh, he had 2 HP. Thank God, dude. That could have been so tragic if he died there. Anyways, we're probably gonna go Ionian Boots because in my opinion, because even though we have an okay AP ratio on one ability, that one ability cooldown is pretty long, and I would say that it's more important to have a ridiculous amount of CDR to just always spam rather than, like, have really high damage. I just feel like it's beneficial for the team because I can also just play for Wither because I'm gonna be maxing out second instead of Q. Because I want to keep people locked down, really. Yeah, I'm on the way. I just wanted to shove first. Let me just check this brush to see for vision. Sometimes people have, like, a pink ward in there. Also, your E does have another effect, by the way. It shreds armor by a lot. Like, I'm talking better than Last Whisper. And it's for the entire team, too. When this is maxed, my E, it shreds 50% armor. 50, dude. Like, that is bonkers. So, got a little bit of poke onto him. We can, like, wither him here and then maybe just look for another E play. Just to poke him again. Because if we do this over and over again, he might get low enough to be killed. My ultimate makes it so my Q is more spammable. You gonna ulti me? Okay. He missed his ability, so thankfully I just barely got to escape. But I am quite low. Leveling up does give me a little bit more. Anyways, my Q is on a way lower cooldown. There's no way for me to really get on top of this guy. If you slow him, maybe. But even then, I feel like this is not a good fight for me to take. So I'm just going to back away, give up that one single minion, and just leave. Because, I mean, one benefit is at least we can try to just ignore the lane. Oh, God. Do I guess... No, I don't. Anyways, we can just ignore the lane and just constantly shove because it is a wide AoE move. So you can, like, hit the entire wave if you step up pretty aggressively. But yeah, inside of teamfights, I'm just going to be using this. This is not only a movement speed slow, it also slows attack speed. So anybody that is an attack speed character really hates getting withered. So I would say that AP Nasus Mid is more of a supportive pick. I just was hoping he would get scared by the wither, but he did not get scared at all. Damn, Twitch is still here. Bop. Whenever you bop somebody on the head, you get more stacks, but I wouldn't say it's that important. You should still stack sometimes, because, I mean, there's no reason not to. The cannons also are worth a bonus amount, too. I believe it's 16, so whenever you bop somebody on the head... Oh, no, it's 12, okay. So you get plus 12. Otherwise, you get plus 3. Even though it doesn't have an AP ratio, at least you deal some physical damage, so when you do use your ultimate, you can still, like, spam it. Also, I mean, we're going heavy CDR, so even though we don't have physical damage in our kit, it still is kind of nice being able to, like, Q. I mean, it will eventually deal good damage if you've been stacking somewhat. The thing is that you're not going to have as many stacks as AD Nasus, though, because, of course, you kill the entire wave so quickly, and also, because you max E first, your Q cooldown is longer. Also, Nico is a lone bot for some reason. Like, Jinx went mid with Yasuo. I don't really know why. That's very strange that she did that, because why is their support solo farming? I'm gonna stay on the map rather than recall. I don't really know why they're here still. It's very weird. Yeah, as you can see, versus the Nico, she's, like, under-leveled because she's a bot laner, not a mid laner, so I'm over-leveled, and this is, like, so convenient for me. Oh, dang, I missed that. Yasuo is coming down, though, so I have to be, like, super careful about getting engaged on. Roses do not count for a stack, I was just checking that. So this guy's just gonna hard shove probably. And when he does that, I'm hoping that, oh. I was gonna say, dude. I can just, like, try to farm from far away, hopefully. Big damage onto both of them, and they took a turret shot. Like, if you ever mess up trading versus me, I can deal, like, pretty hefty damage, because, I mean, having the slow is just so freaking effective. We're gonna count minions here. We see that Nico is not any of them. I think I'm getting ganked, huh? Can I still clear out this wave before I die? I just ghost here, and I think I could run away. This guy's in such a bad position now. He got stunned underneath turret because of the Braum 4 stack. I was paying attention to that. When he had 3 stacks and he jumps on me, Echo can't... I guess maybe if he had Halo Blades, but he doesn't. Echo can't do... Oh my god, that didn't scare me. Echo can't deal that much damage instantaneously with his 3-hit passive because his E plus his Q combo is just 2 stacks and you have to do 1 more. But he was withered, so his auto attack speed is super low. Anyways, Nasus passive is lifesteal. Honestly, not that useful when you play AP Nasus, but yeah, if you Q stuff and you have a good amount of stacks to make your Q deal more damage, you can technically, like, sustain a bit. So we're gonna go Liandry's next. It sucks that Liandry's doesn't give you CDR because I think CDR is very effective. So we'll probably go that into a Cosmic Drive for the movement speed so we can try kiting people. I'm on the way, but, I mean, they seem kind of screwed. Which, oh, okay, maybe not. Ooh, am I the one that's screwed now? Why am I so slow? That is so insane. I got slowed by something that was nuts. Well, I tried helping my teammates and got myself killed, and I believe I was worth the shutdown, but it doesn't seem like the shutdown went off, so maybe we're okay. I can't believe I just died that quickly. I'm wondering what the hell slowed me so much. Was it really Echo Q? Echo Q normally doesn't feel like... I felt like I got withered, honestly. Oh, maybe it was Blade the Rune King. Maybe he hit me 3 times. Because maybe Echo Q plus that was just insane. Another bad thing about playing versus... Well, it's not bad, but something to be aware of is, yeah, I can poke Yasuo, but Yasuo builds Bork, and Bork gives you lifesteal, so every single time that I try to poke him, he can maybe sustain himself. We have a decent amount of CDR, though, now. 7-second CD. I'm just hoping that he steps on this eventually. I guess we can also farm these without my E, because there's no reason not to. Oh my goodness, I'm going to accidentally burn that one. I need to auto-attack it once. Whoops. Accident there. We don't really want to fight this guy besides just, like, slowly getting a shield from really far away. I don't even want him to jump on me a single time. I want to play extreme range game against him. The thing that you also need to be scared of is fighting him when there's a minion wave, because he uses those to gap close, so as long as you're not near minion wave, you're pretty safe. But, of course, if I want to harass him, I have to kind of be near the minion wave in the first place. So my ultimate does 6% max HP per second now. I withered him beforehand, so at least if he all-ins me, it like makes it a little bit better for myself. Definitely gonna die here. Holy crap, I'm not gonna die. Oh my goodness, the reason why I didn't die is because I didn't get it by 3-hit passive, and I realized that he couldn't get on top of me unless he has follow-up flash, and he didn't. The tower got ramped because it will ramp up the damage, and it hit Yasuo after it was ramped on Echo, and that one single hit just did crazy amounts of damage. Your ultimate, the reason why I popped it when I was getting engaged on is because it gives you max HP, armor, and magic resist, so it makes you tankier. So if you're going to get initiated on, you should pop it pretty early on. It also lasts quite a while, lasts 15 seconds, so you might as well pop it immediately rather than wait. If you think that, you're gonna get into a fight that, like, you otherwise can't take. So not bad. And we're just putting even more points into our Wither to be even more annoying. You can see that my team's getting into a big skirmish. I think that, honestly, that seems like not something I can, like, help out with. They're, like, so deep underneath enemy turret. So I think I would prefer to just continue shoving, I guess. We deal, like, okay damage to the turret. Our Q is an auto-attack reset, so... The only person that's alive is Echo plus Nico, and we see where they're on the map, too. I believe that we can last at this. Yeah, so we did get +3 for killing the turret. With my Q. Get the +12 from that. Now, Fiora also is a lifesteal champion, again, so another thing that's kind of annoying to go against. The person did go, like, burn item. He said you can go burn items and then, like, tanky. So I could technically go, like, Frozen Heart is kind of nice because it gives you attack speed reduction and armor and ability haste, so it's more spam heavy. But other things could be like Thormail to make it so when they jump on me, they start damaging themselves and they burn and they're withered. That could also be pretty damn beneficial. It'd be cool if we could stop them from doing this dragon. I just did no damage to her. She just healed it all up. Nice try on the prediction, Braum. She's not gonna fight you, bro. I don't believe it. Brenimir overextended topside and died because of it. He didn't need to push up that far, but he did. Wither's almost maxed. The goal against Fiora is not have her land a Vital on me, ever. So you see where the Vital is first. But she landed it. That's okay. One Vital's not that bad. This next Vital's more difficult to land. But she's looking hard. The thing is that if I continue doing this, she'll... Oh, okay. Damn, dude. My Wither didn't go off. My damage there was pretty good, but it's just not enough with that many people jumping on top of me. Also, she used her flash as well. If she doesn't have flash, I'm sure I could have survived. This one gives me more movement speed. I kind of like it. I could probably beat Fiora in a 1v1 based off of how she was playing, but she was maybe only playing aggressive because Echo was ganking. But the reason why I probably could have beaten her is because Ghost plus my Wither means that I could just kite the crap out of her. That's the only way you can beat people. Normally they have to be a melee pick, and you are just kiting the crap out of them, and you have to just slowly kill them with your ease. Because eventually they'll get low enough to be able to be killed. It takes a while, but it gets there eventually. Damn, Yasuo got a nice kill. Trinimir already took the whole wave, so... Do a little bit of damage. Trinimir seems fine. Does Trinimir want to go against Fiora? It looks like he does, so I will just go topside then. I honestly think I'd rather go against Fiora than somebody else because she seems kind of weak. But it's okay. It's chill. I will allow Trinimir to go wherever he's more fed than I am. So we're just going to stack a little bit again. Make it so my Q deals a little bit more when people engage on me so I can still try to duel them a little bit. I guess Lichbane might be okay. I feel very vulnerable to getting ganked, dude. Our vision control topside is not very good. Got another cannon. Dang, I'm just trying to proc her thingy, but... I withered him. So you see how I'm making him completely worthless? That's the thing, like, I just press W on repeat to be a support, basically. My Wither CD is the same amount, kind of the duration of how long it lasts, so I can keep it on almost indefinitely, just constantly slowing. This guy should be screwed here. He'll get stunned, and then he'll just die. This Echo's probably gonna go for me, so I'll just, like, hit him over the wall. If I was versus a mage, this would feel way worse to play. Like, if I was versus Cinder or Orianna, sure, I can, like, wither them to slow them down, but they would hit me from so far, and it would hurt really bad. Echo would one-shot me if I go for this wave, and I don't know if he's topside still. So I'm not gonna go for that. Because he would just kill me way too quickly, and I just feel like it would be not good. So we'll go Cosmic Drive. Cosmic Drive gives us that movement speed bonus, and I really like that, so we can also get more CDR to make it even better for keeping these guys perma-slowed, so I can kite the crap out of them. My burn items both are kind of even so far. Withered? And then I wither this guy, and now he can't move. That's... Yeah, I'm just a wither bot. Literally, I just wither people. Do you like moving? I hope you don't, because you're not moving with me. Oh, they just gave up. What? Okay, I thought the game was, like, relatively even, but they just don't want to play. I don't know if they were, like, tilted after that, but alright. So yeah, that was AP Nasus. Very thankful that I went against some picks that were auto attackers again, because playing this into mages blows. Not good. We went against one of the best things we could. Yasuo, Yone, even Zed would be challenging because he's mostly not auto attacks. Anybody that's an auto attacker feels way easier to play against than the other things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next game of whatever next pick it is going to be. Did second most damage on the team, which is pretty alright. And I will see you guys in the next game, I guess. Alright. We FF question mark. Who said that? Oh, yeah. So everybody... Dude, like, the Yasuo was 8-4 and he just gave up. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game. The next comment was to play Jungle Teemo, so that is what we are doing. We have pressed the attack. We're going to go Nashor's Tooth into full AP. Teemo Jungle, his E damage does bonus damage to jungle monsters, and it's like damage over time, so it just makes it so he can kind of kill pretty quickly. Also, blind effects, which is my Q, last double the duration. So that also allows Teemo to make it so he just barely takes any damage when you do have blind, because then the blind lasts like 5 seconds. So when I fight like blue buff, I'm almost like never gonna get hit by anything. And then we can just, like, I should probably, I mean, I guess I blinded it early, but at the same time, I was just trying to deal bonus damage from it, because, I mean, I don't feel like we're going to take that much damage. Let's blind it again. We're going to go towards top side. I mean, for my jungling playstyle, I kind of just full clear. I'm not really that good at invading. They do have a Xin Zhao. That's good, because I have blind. Blind is good against champs like that. If I was versus, like, an Evelynn, that makes it probably more challenging to play. But as you can see, we're like full HP already. Also, my top lane already was able to kill the opponent, which is sick. Looks like the big raptor's gonna die before the small ones, so I'm gonna kill the small ones to make it so I can clear a little bit faster. I'll even get the movement speed just to make it so I can get to the next camp faster, because maybe this is more effective. I honestly don't know. There's a chance that maybe leveling up my E instead could have been better, but I don't know. I'm just thinking. So, pretty decent clear speed in my opinion. Xin Zhao probably started topside, I would imagine, so he'd be bot side, but I feel like because it's a Lulu lane, they should be okay and not get dove or anything. So I'm just gonna full clear into doing... Dude, I really can't full clear to the point that I get to the Scuttle Crab fast enough. Did I, like, do something incorrectly? I felt like I definitely should have been able to arrive there pretty quickly. Well, if it's gone, I guess maybe I messed up with my clear. Okay, good, it's not gone. I'm gonna say that he's bot side. Like, yeah, he is. And my team's going pretty aggressive, which is unfortunate. Mid lane is not low, just looking top lane right now. Ah, it's warded up here. We can probably still dive her. I have to tank first. But even then, like, it's kind of challenging. Oh my god, I'm really gonna die. But it's only an execute, though. And getting executed, I feel like isn't that big of a deal. Too bad he couldn't die to Lulu. It took forever to be able to, like, dive because the wave was not shoving fast enough. So I feel like that was the biggest problem. But at least she loses a gigantic wave, right? Because I don't feel like I can go any earlier. The reason why I need a tank is because I'm tankier than my teammate. So that's why I did it. This Rengar did not like that I picked Teemo Jungle because he said that he had 2 Teemo Jungles today and they both inted him, or like it was the same guy, and he was like, he's like, nice, you're already better than that other Teemo Jungle that I got. All right, bro. I'm glad I'm meeting your expectations, I guess. Bot lane Scuttle Crab is going to be coming up pretty soon. I almost feel like I want to invade as well, but who would be able to follow me up? My teammate's backing mid lane, so it's probably not worth doing, right? Oh no, he's not basing anymore. Well, oh well. Let's just try to, like, power farm to level 6. You want me to gank mid lane? Alright, you're just gonna have to be, like, a little bit patient, right? I can just smite this and do it pretty quickly. He just needs to give me, like, a few seconds. Damn, dude, I'm not even gonna be able to finish my camp. Oh, no, I did. Alright, I mean, I'm here. I'm sweeping. Looks like there's no vision. Unfortunately, I'm just a Teemo, so not much that I can do to, like, catch this guy. There is a Scuttle Crab coming bot side. I wonder if I can do it, because Xin Zhao's busy killing my teammates. Because I can't help my bot lane, but I think I can just take this away while he's busy. He went back bot lane again, so I should go topside and start taking his stuff, for sure. Because there's no way that I should be able to, after this, get top fast enough. We'll just give up Dragon, because I probably can't do anything about it. Oh god, he 1v9 last game. Don't worry guys, I have blind this game. That will solve everything, I hope. At least I gotta take some of his camps away. Wow, he went back bot lane instead of doing Dragon. What? Really? Okay, that's interesting decision. Is that really the best? Because I feel like he could have totally just done an objective instead. I know that camping a lane could be very good because he could, like, make them super frustrated, but losing an opportunity like that is kind of a big deal, right? I think that Rengar might win before I even arrive, but whatever, I'll be here anyways. Almost got caught. And it's gonna put a shroom down, because why not? I don't really know where to put my shrooms on jungle Teemo. And then I'm just gonna start doing this one. I'm just gonna smite early because I have multiple smites, and I don't think Xin Zhao could be here fast enough. Lulu is topside, so technically they should be able to stop me. But if I get 2 of them, it's pretty damn good. And then we just leave. Because he's coming over to stop me. But we got 2 of them, so we got the objective. I'm going to put a shroom down to keep myself safe in case he, like, tries to invade me now. Wait! No, okay, never mind. I thought that I got the 3rd one somehow with, like, damage over time or something. I got it just barely. I still have blind, by the way, so if I get suddenly engaged on, I think I'll be okay. Ooh, Orianna's here. Yeah, this fight seems pretty bad. I blinded the Xin Zhao, so he's not able to do as much here. I'm gonna blind him again. My blind is very effective against him. I have red buff here, so he's getting slowed on repeat, so he should not be able to run away. Blinded again. Yeah, we know if that Xin Zhao ever fights with us, I mean, I'm so annoying. I blind for 2 seconds, it lasts, or I mean, the cooldown's 5.5, so you only have 3 seconds of not being blinded. Top wave is screwed, could use help. Alright, bro. Yes, sir. My wave, I mean, my jungle camps are kind of up, so this is, like, kind of a waste for me, but hey, man. No! I could have body blocked that. That's my fault. I could have totally body blocked that. That's so depressing that he just died the way that he did. But also, there was no reason for him to step up and bait as hard as he did either. I have such a big buy, man. So she might try to push another and I can kill her. So I'm just going to sit here for a second and see if she does. But if she starts recalling, I'm recalling too. I don't even want to stop her recall because if I do, I'm also going to waste my own time. I need to go to my bot side. Badly. Now that we have Nashor's Tooth, our on-hit damage is crazy high. Teemo, as an auto-attacker, deals huge amounts. So being able to just hit people with autos should give me pretty free kills, I would say. How have they not done Dragon? I just don't understand. Damn, well, I was able to kill the Xin Zhao in a 1v1 pretty easily. I was trying to flash away from an Orianna ball, but as you saw, I got hit, so... Whoops. My bad. At least she dies too. So we get 2 for 1, but see how easy it is to kill Xin Zhao? Because blind is OP against any auto attacker, especially one that really benefits from auto attacks, because how his Q works is that every single time he Q auto attacks somebody, it's a 3-hit and then a knockup. The 3 hits also lowers his cooldowns of all of his other abilities, so if he can't do it, it makes it so his other abilities can't come up as fast, making it even better. I really think he's made a huge mistake with camping bot side and never doing the objective. I do not know why he does not do Dragon, but I feel like that's a mistake. I definitely feel like inside of the higher ranks, whenever I play versus somebody that's completely dominating in one lane, they normally take every single objective on that side. Because there's no reason not to. I don't have red buff, so I probably can't gank this guy. Xin Zhao's topside, guess what that means? We just do the dragon, because they're not here. Like, maybe Orianna and Zeri could try to collapse on me. I'm just going to try to stall it. You can't blind dragons, that's why I'm not using it. I could damage it, I guess, with my Q, but... pretty simple. I'm saving my smite to see if I can do any objective. Oh. I think I'm not on vision, but like catching up to these guys seems difficult. I think I'll just do this in the meantime. There's a TP going down, so we're just gonna try to take this and then get the hell out of here, because this is not something I think I can help out with. This is way too many people. I did get like big chunks onto them, but I think that we can still fight, right? Is Orianna gonna kill me? Wow, I'm surprised that Xin Zhao tried to go for my teammate. That was an interesting decision. Oh man, and she dies too. And I get an assist as well because we have so much damage over time in our kit that it makes it so assists are very easy to get. I'm gonna put a point to my move quick to make me move faster. You're blinded, bro. You're blinded. You can't do anything about the blind. And now we are so fed. Huge plays. We got the objective. We're also winning with grubs as well, because getting 2 grubs is technically winning. I'm just gonna buy Malignance because I can buy it now. I have the perfect purchase for it. I'm gonna work towards getting towards this Rift Herald that's spawning, because I feel like we can just fight it. I kill most people at this point if they ever step on a shroom and I can hit them. Because being able to slow them down so they stay in range of my auto attacks is what we want to do to be able to kill people. Whenever I get a thing down quite low, I automatically move to the next camp and let the poison finish it. Like, even right here, I might be able to do that on this by kiting it out. So we more effectively jungle. You should never just be, like, doing the camp and standing still. You want to get to the next one quickly. I'm not very good at that type of thing, but... I used to be pretty good at it back before they changed the like, tether range. I feel like they changed it a bit. With the, like, monster patience, it's, like, not as the same as how it used to be, I swear. For some reason, she's still going for that. Wow. So she's probably just dead. I don't even know if I need to assist. I think that they just get her, so I'm just gonna walk into this guy's jungle. Okay, well, he's down there, but this is still okay. He might have his camps up, and I can just do them. Hopefully. If they're not up, then I'm somewhat wasting time. My bot side is up, but... I do have this Rift Herald to pop if I really want to do it, but I kind of like using Rift Herald after a good fight, so then they lose even more objectives, and not just like using it to take one turret. My team's just gonna fight. There's no way Xin Zhao can do anything here to my team. They should not get caught out. I just want to do my camps for now. I'm up camps on this guy too. There's nothing topside for him to take, so I don't even know why he's up there. Oh, right. I need to do these two. I don't know why, yeah. Okay. Okay. Damn, dude, that guy really doesn't die. Bummer. I was hoping his ultimate would have expired just a tad bit sooner than that. Let's just shroom up some of the jungle just to be super annoying to him. Oh, they cleared the whole wave pretty quickly there. I mean, we're just gonna... Wait, what? Thought this was just up, no? We can, like, control one side of the map, I guess. They already get that one? I'm gonna put another point to my blind. I don't think Fiora can kill me in a 1v1. I believe blind blocks her Q. I'm just waiting for this dragon to respawn. That's why I'm around this area. They're probably going to step on some of my shrooms. They're probably not going to be able to arrive here fast enough, so this should just be ours. They are going topside for some reason. So that does mean that I might be able to just chill bot side with my Rift Herald. Just gonna continue taking everything. This is my jungle now. Put down some shrooms. I can, like, stay stealth here just for a moment. So we can hit this maybe together. I'm just gonna blind her to make it so she can't hit it, because I don't want her to clear out this minion wave. I want her to leave. Still have my Rift Herald, too. Xin Zhao thinks that his camps are up, but they're not. Let me heal myself. A little bit of poke damage on that guy. They do have an Orianna ultimate here, so I'm just waiting for her to pop it. She has not popped it. Oh my goodness, why is she walking into like that? Ooh, the Orianna ultimate was good. I'm gonna blind this guy. Now, when Zeri gets blinded, I also threw a shroom. I don't know if you guys noticed. Right when Orianna was back here, I threw a shroom. A lot of people inside of teamfights do not fully pay attention to what's going on because they're so focused on also seeing our HP being low, so you can't see around your character. So she probably walked into the shroom. But I also threw it into a minion wave, because throwing into a minion wave is like an automatic win. I think that I can just solo this. Otacon could be normally soloed by, like, anybody, I believe. Oh my goodness. Can I solo this? Kinda hurts. Rift Herald automatically pops. It doesn't get rid of it, so if you didn't know, it will just pop automatically. Alright, so I can't solo it very well. A lot of champions can solo it, though, if you had healing in your kit. I don't. So see how it just pops? It doesn't even, like, do an active. And then I'm just gonna go take their camps again, because why not? Because Xin Zhao's dead again. I'm such a goblin, like, what people... Man, what is that called? Like a treasure goblin or a greedy goblin? Like, with my gold whenever I play jungle. I never recall. I just always am doing... more camps, especially if it's the enemy's camps, because as soon as you take enemy camps, you have to put your... Think about when you're jungling and you go to do your jungle and it's not there, what do you do? The answer is literally nothing. You normally can't do anything. Maybe you can try to, like, force a fight with your team, but yeah, you're just kind of worthless. Surprisingly, our Yone only has 2 KP this game. Bit surprising. Yeah, but what's nice about Red Smite is Red Smite causes a burn, so when people step on my shrooms, it does bonus damage. I'm just going to put down a shroom because I have max, but it doesn't really do anything down here. I'm just trying to full clear my jungle because I'm about to get so much money by doing this. I'm not going to neglect my side, I think. Unless maybe you're supposed to, I don't really know. As I said, I'm not really a jungler. But I'm about to get quite a lead in farm and, like, EXP on this guy. Because I can kill everything quite quickly. I have another shroom. Like, I'm starting to get to the point that I'm almost 100 CS on him. It is kind of bonkers. A lot of times you can cheese people by shrooming up and then just sitting and just having them step on a shroom and then fighting them while you're stealth. It's a pretty good strategy. But it depends on, like, if somebody steps on your shroom, though, normally. Because you need the shroom slow to be able to auto-attack a lot. There's a lot of people as well. Xin Zhao is here, and he just stepped on a shroom. He's so screwed. He's alone. Nobody on his team can even get close to him fast enough, so he can't even play the game. They are over that wall, but I don't think it really matters. I can just drag it down because I just deal too much damage, so it's just gone. Let's just do the dragon. Well, the game's already in, like, a state where there's almost, like, no way to lose, but there's no reason not to just make it so it's even easier, because if a throw happens, I want to allow our team to win through getting Soul, because Soul just wins most games. It really sucks whenever you don't do objectives and then suddenly you lose the game because the enemy team, like, successfully prevents you from getting Soul once they, like, get those 1,000 gold shutdowns and stuff from you. Yeah, so Xin Zhao legitimately can't leave his base. I'm surprised that Zeri didn't step on that. Xin Zhao does not have ultimate. I just blind this guy and then I'm fine. 1 HP. Got her with the Q. I think I live. Tower ramp eventually caps. So it was already, like, capped and it was only gonna deal 600 twice. Yeah, I'm up 4 levels. This is also the person that told me why am I first picking. He said, why are you first pick? Oh no, sorry, first timing. Why are you first timing Teemo Jungle? Because my account doesn't have any Teemo games. So, anyways, Rengar is telling me I'm the GOAT, but also telling me that the previous Teemo that he had goes missing. My god. Alright, I appreciate the kind words, even though you're still trash-talking the guy that doesn't even exist in this game right now. Thanks, man. So, promoted to D2. Oh, did most damage in the game. We skipped a division. I was D3, and then demoted to D4, and now I promoted twice, I guess? Because I don't think I was just D3. No, I was D3, never mind. I've just been on a win streak. Just kidding, I was D3. So we're getting close to D1. Master Tier maybe will be in our future. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the Teemo Jungle, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me check who I was also facing. This is the guy that I was facing. He's a D2 jungler. And you can see that he does play, like, Grave Xin Zhao type stuff, because it does show that. I want to see this Teemo guy. Wait, I mean, there's that guy, but this guy was playing Volibear, not Teemo. So I don't know what he was talking about. Thanks for the honors, guys. Let's see where this Teemo is. I just want to see. There it is. Oh, it is the same guy as the Volibear. He was playing it versus a Lissin, and Lissin isn't much of an auto attacker. Neither is Vladimir. Of course, Tristana is. Mundo kind of is, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching again. Stay tuned for the next game. See you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next game. We are playing some Jhin Mid. That's what the comment wanted me to play. We are very AD heavy, but thankfully the top laner was able to pick Kragus at the last pick to round out some AP of the team. We are versus a quite aggressive enemy team, like Kiana and Pantheon both are probably pretty good against Jhin, so that's gonna be a big deal. We'll just Q her and back away because these minions are hitting me and I don't want them to hit me for very long because minion damage early on does deal quite a bit, even if I had 4th shot ready. But yeah, Jhin's all about building crit chance. Jhin has a very slow attack speed, but as the game continues, your attack speed becomes ridiculous, or it does. Your attack speed makes up for it because Jhin gets bonus AD based off of not only attack speed but crit chance. So he has the most AD in the entire game because of that. We do have Dark Harvest, which is a more risky page, but I just thought it would be kind of goofy and fun to go, so that's why I went for it. Kiana is not really that strong until level 3, so I'm trying to abuse her. I could also maybe try to steal this. I got +8, so that means I only took one of them. 35 gold is the big one. So that means that we know that we did not really get much there. We do have Barrier to try to keep ourselves alive versus Kiana. Kiana's pretty good at farming from far away, but she'll eventually go so we're in a good position to at least pressure her. The worst case scenario would ever be just getting ganked. My Q bounce will bounce towards the closest target, and if it ever kills something, it also will make the bounce deal more damage. I just Q'd her there. A lot of times you could just use it as, like, just damage itself, though. Like, I'm completely fine with just pressing Q on her. It doesn't need to bounce perfectly on your minions and kill stuff to not still deal, like, an incredible amount. Well, I'm probably screwed. I got both of you guys to... Warwick's level 2! It's fine. He probably still kills her. Okay, he does not. He's level 2? He doesn't even have his W yet, so he was so slow to that rotation. It's fine. My mistake. I was able to stall for a long time because I snared Pantheon before he stunned me. So I think that it was, like, okay. Also because my wave state is coming back towards me and they couldn't push it. That could have been really bad if I died and they got to shove in mid. But because it was not fixed and it's slow pushing towards me, that's huge. Also, he should have been able to kill Kiana. Actually, maybe not. Just kidding. I mean, I guess because he doesn't get movement speed, there's probably no way for him to really keep up with her. I'm trying to freeze it here. Just to make it so I have an easier time trying to harass her. 4th shot. It's really difficult to not use my Q. Like, I feel like I'd have to, but that, like, pushes the wave, sadly. That's alright, though. Let's just pop our potion now. We see Pantheon's top side, Braum is bot side, so we know that we're not getting ganked here. We should definitely try to fix this wave ASAP. Whoa, she just messed up bad. I don't know why she walked up that way, but we just did crazy amounts of damage to her. This might bounce to her, and that's a huge amount of damage. Q plus auto should kill. How Jhin 4th shot works is that it does always a crit, which is okay. I believe Jhin does deal less damage with crits unless they change that somewhere. Because I feel like his crits used to deal 90% damage. Why are you here, bro? Okay. I mean, we still kill you regardless, so I don't really... actually, I should be a bit careful about stepping up. I want that Dark Harvest hit, but at the same time, I guess his W could be coming back up, because his stun is, like, somewhat short-ish. I don't know. So, I'm gonna try doing something a bit unique, which is not too unique, but if you go Hubris and then full crit, you're gonna have a worse early game because you're not building crit, but... Hubris gives you permanent AD for the entire game when you get to stack it, and obviously, Jhin, being a champion that literally gets bonus AD, is pretty nice. Oh, also, right there it does say it. Jin's critical strikes deal 14% less damage, so... Dang, I pinged this kind of late. I knew that she was roaming, but oh well. But yeah, our 4th shot always crits, and it also does percent missing, so if somebody's very low, they just explode, right? That's the benefit. I'm gonna try to get this turret and then go bot lane. Because I have my ultimate available. If I just open up behind them, it could be, like, really beneficial. Okay, never mind. It seems that all my team is basing, so I guess we don't do that, huh? Dang, he even based too. I was totally down to continue rotating to try to do even more, but did not want to do that. Maybe if I pinged on the way a couple times. So I'm just going to kill that minion, or like Q the minion, because it's going to bounce to her like that. How you can fight Kiana is if you stay inside the middle of the lane like this, there's almost no way for her to ever hit you against a wall, because how her ultimate works is that she stuns you. So be aware, you have like really quite a strong way of countering her if you just stand not near walls. Damn, that was bad. I'm so bad with Jhin's hits, man. We might be able to kill her with... Oh. Okay, well, this guy's just dead. I mean, he tried helping her, but in the end, yeah. I don't know, something about Jhin ultimate just sometimes feels really good and sometimes really bad. Okay, wow, well played, Warwick. So yeah, we're definitely winning against her. I mean, the thing is that Kiana's made so many mistakes. You should never allow Jhin Q to ever hit you in lane. Like, ever. Really. Also, she never takes grass. I don't know if this guy plays Kiana, but I would imagine she does. I don't know. We're playing inside, like, Diamond 2 Elo, so I would imagine that she would be playing Kiana and pretty good at it. But you should be taking grass on repeat. There's no reason to ever take Earth, really, in laning phase, unless you're trying to, like, kill somebody. Or, like, you're trying to, like, execute minions. You should be taking grass over and over and over again, because having a stealth mechanic is ridiculously good. So that's just, like, a huge mistake on her end. That's making my laning phase just way better than it probably should be. No, dude, I really gave that up. We don't even have our hubris just yet, but we're still getting there. With Jhin traps, I like putting them around these corners because when the enemy steps on them, they get slowed. Your Jhin W, the snare, it only snares if you recently hit them or they stepped on a trap, or your teammates hit them as well, but... So I think of it as a way to, like, slow people down when I do get ganked, and I can try to snare them as well. When you do land Jhin snare, you also get movement speed, because whenever Jhin crits, he gets movement speed, if you didn't know. So if you get ganked and then boom, like, they step on it, and then you press W, you can, a lot of times, just immediately run away, and it'll work. Dark Harvest proc, nice. Man, my team is just completely popping off. These guys are, like, gonna FF so early on for sure. And we have our hubris and base, too. I'm a bit surprised at how easy this is. Sometimes games feel so damn difficult, but nope, not today. All of my games today have just been ridiculously easy. Like, this guy's just dead again. I snare him for the team. Like, what? Alright, nice kill, guys. Well played, I guess. Alright, Hubris is completed, so we can finally get that stacking bonus. We want Collector and Infinity Edge, normally. The lethality is quite nice on it. I think Gragas might be screwed. I don't know if he can escape Kiana. She might just flash over the wall. Oh. Oh, he almost escaped, bro. Is she not rotating this way? Huh. Interesting. Got a Dark Harvest proc, I guess. This is gonna be a difficult for me to help out with. I'm so dead here. I tried to get one more Dark Harvest stack. Kragus missed his ultimate, dude. And then he missed his Q. It's okay. I believe in you, dude. You got her. Oh, nice try, dude. If only you killed the other guy, it would have been pretty nice. Anyways, at least I got an assist. Because I'm getting hubris stacks from it. Oh, and that guy still died. Well played. Let's go armor boots. Because they have so many AD damage dealers this game. So, I do not want the Kiana and Pantheon to be able to deal that much damage to me. We have thrown quite hard. Everybody has been dying bot side, and we did lose a bunch of shutdowns. My shutdown was not as insane as some of the other ones, but I was worth something. So quite a few throws. I'm kind of okay with it because I do want the game to last longer because, I mean, winning a game outright this quickly kind of is not that fun. Especially because my champion's not really a... I mean, he's like okay early game. Jhin should not be underestimated for his early game, but I want to deal a lot of damage with my crits and stuff. I wonder if Pantheon has ultimate. If he does, it could be kind of risky to step up. I didn't see him use it anywhere. But I still want to go for the plate as well. We see Pantheon topside. This will bounce to you. Ah, that last shot is all I needed, but it missed. Well, oh well, we tried. The good news is that we chunked her out enough that we're still getting an objective from it, or like pressure, and she's missing minions, so it's still extending our lead, even though if you don't get a kill. The reason why I all-in is because how Jhin ultimate works is that your bullets deal a bonus damage based off of how low somebody is. So if somebody's like half HP, you normally can just open up and kill them. I'm kind of bad with not opening up more often, so I'm trying to like teach myself to be not as patient and just do it. Just ulti, just go for it. Because I mean, hey, if I could land every single shot, it's maybe a kill. And you only have to wait. Jhin ultimate is kind of long, I guess, but I still think it's worth an attempt at least. Yeah, so we're up like 40 CS on this guy. Oh my god. Too bad I just used my freaking snare. Okay, she's still dead though. Here, I'll give you a thumbs up, brother. Well played. You just gave me another stack of my ability too. Or, I mean, hubris. So we get 21 bonus AD right now. Still no crit, though, to give us even more bonus AD. What? This guy should definitely be dying. I'm on the way. I hope that my Warwick does not kill the Pantheon fast enough for me to not be able to assist. Nice. Assist. I want my Dark Harvest at least, bro. Can you give that to me? Oh, we probably just get the kill then. Oh, alright. One shot is all it took. Alright, got it. We're getting a lot of AD now from my hubris. Unfortunately, this guy is getting into quite a fight, but he is a tanky Nautilus, so he might be able to last long enough. Snare this guy? Ooh, he cleansed it, but you're still pretty screwed, I would say. Escaping this is going to be pretty challenging. I just want my Dark Harvest stack if possible. Nice. And another hubris stack for us again. And I'm starting to get closer to my collector as well. Have my collector in base. My 3-core, if we reach it, is gonna be crazy strong. Because when we finish Infinity Edge, that makes it so our crit will hit very hard, which will kind of make up for that, the 14% less crit damage, it will like overpower it because it's even more than that. So I think it is stronger because it increases our crit damage by 40%. Then we'll hit very hard. I mean, we already have a pretty substantial amount of AD. 347 is a huge amount early on. Alright, well, I guess I just cannot assist with this, huh? Damn, dude, how did you die, too? I'm gonna prep my 4th shot here. If Pantheon tries to kill me, I'll try to kill him. Dude, how did Gragas also die? That's crazy. I got some of the minions at least. The Braum is difficult to kill, I will say. He is annoying. So I built crit, and I just got 14 AD by doing that. Because it increased the percentage of my bonus AD that I get. I'm very glad that we're slightly losing, just because I'm excited to get that Infinity Edge still. We already crit so damn hard. Fiddlesticks is kind of a scary champion to go into as Jhin. I mean, if he ever catches us, we're just dead. We'll probably one-tap us. I mean, they have a lot of dangerous picks this game. I'm glad that the game is going well, since so many of them are scary picks for AD carries. Yasuo died. My ultimate's coming back up. Your ultimate's last shot also crits, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. And that is affected by Infinity Edge, so it hits really, 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 really hard. Oh, wait, what? Oh, my auto attack didn't go off. That Pantheon had his W up so quickly. He W'd my teammate and then still was able to W me after, and I still die. Can't believe our 2v2 is that trash. I guess I just don't have enough damage to deal enough to him. I mean, he does already have like quite a bit of armor, so until I finish my LDR, I don't deal too much. Unless he's like very low, obviously, then my percentage damage will kind of kick in. Maybe I had to pop my ultimate to try to get him, but I doubt I would have been able to just ulti and catch him, because he probably still would have just played around running towards me and trying to stun me, I think. My team is doing good here. I'm on the way. Fiddlesticks might suddenly appear? No? You guys want to do Otacon instead of Rift Herald? They're both about the equal use. Yeah, I had a feeling Fiddlesticks was going to be somewhere. But this is okay, because we're just going to get more stuff going on for us. More AD, because I wasn't part of getting caught. God, I hate clearing pink wards as Jhin. It's so painful. And all this isn't going to help me with it either, so I really have to kill it? Fine, dude. If Pantheon ultis me, I think I get 1v1. I'd have to, like, kite him perfectly. You can try to kite using your traps to, like, slow them. It's really the only way. We already have 434 AD at 21 minutes. Incredible amount of damage to the Gromp. Oh, the Gragas ultimate was so bad. Damn, dude, really? I thought that the Nautilus hook was going to be able to, like, land on that guy, but he just completely whiffed it. Guys, are you serious? We're not gonna kill these guys? Alright, at least I killed one of them. Warwick should have, in my opinion, went around and keep them from running away. It's okay, though. Maybe I could have killed somebody, too, if I just continued going underneath turret even harder than I did, because of how low they were. We're still getting every single objective. Oh, wow, they had 2 dragons as well? Huh. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to neutrals this game, because everybody was winning lane so hard that I didn't really care. But it's no worries now. Wow, okay, we can just do every single objective, sure. I really want to buy my item, but I don't have enough gold. Dang, and my W just does not secure it. Alright, you guys just... This is so annoying. I want to go bot lane and get money so I can buy my item, and I don't want to join with Rift Herald, but what if, like, the enemy team engages and tries to fight my team and I'm not there, and that would suck for them? Fiddlesticks dies. Braum is like way too overextended here. Nice. Well played, everybody. And I get my Infinity Edge now, too. Was Ezreal so low that I can just ulti him? I didn't really see. Nice, I predicted his E. I thought he was going to E away downwards, and I was able to land it. I really don't play Jhin as often as I used to. I used to play Jhin bot lane all the time. I don't really play that as much anymore. So I feel like that's probably why I'm also pretty bad with my ultimate nowadays. But I'm getting a little bit better every single time. Look how much AD I have now. Yeah, 23 minutes. I have 591. I have 591 AD because my Hubert stacks already has freaking so many stacks. See how this now is crazy? 55% bonus AD. So now imagine how much damage my 4th shot's gonna deal. Like, I crit normally for 1.1k. So why 4th shot's gonna deal even more is because, remember, it does percent missing. So if somebody's like below half, it just might kill them straight up. Kiana might be topside. Should I just face check her, just not care? I probably can't catch her. She's too fast of a character for me to be able to realistically pick her, so whatever. We won't. Nah, dude, really. I missed the cannon like that. I'm up so much farm on Kiana, still up 60 farm. My Hubris, it only lasts 90 seconds, so my AD just fell substantially. We don't want to get Fiddlesticks ultied here, so that's why I'm walking away immediately after engaging. Dang it, dude. He really used it at the perfect timing. Alright, I have my bonus AD again. We almost have 600. We need to be scared of Fiddlesticks, but our traps probably will allow us to see him, so he can't get an ultimate off very easily, I guess. They're not even rotating for it. Fiddlesticks is definitely gonna ulti here, right? Oh my god, dude. That was so freaking close. I still have auto attacks, though. Is that Fiddlesticks ulting yet? I snared him. This is huge. Get ready, Fiddle. I'm gonna save my 4th shot for another person here. We need Braum's shield to be down. Dang it, dude. That Gragas ultimate has ruined everything. Gragas and always ruining my plays. What a combo. I was about to get another Dark Harvest stack. I don't want to burn my flash, even though I could have, to, like, get the guy. I could have flashed over the wall on Ezreal, just to deal damage, I guess. I might be able to brute force fight Pantheon, and even if he jumps on me, it doesn't matter. I just... Oh, wow, he has a full Thornmail? I mean, I don't have LDR, but still... Do I have my LDR yet? Fate FF before I can do anything! No! Well, whatever. So thanks for watching, guys. We were able to do good against this Qiyana. I'm going to look at her account just because I want to see if she does main Qiyana, just out of curiosity. And yeah, pretty successful games today. I've just been winning a lot. We're almost D1. I did most damage on my team somehow. I don't even know how that's possible, but alright. And she plays Irelia, but she also has low mastery, meaning she probably plays a lot of different picks. 1 in 15 win? I've won games like that too. Wow, a lot of flex games. Kiana Jungle. She is pretty consistent with having high death amounts. So, I don't know. I don't really know my answer. So, thanks for watching again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game. We are playing some Lissandra Support. All they said was build Imperial Mandate. Everything else is probably just up to me. I'll probably just build more AP stuff. Lissandra versus Braum, Ashe, and I have a Smolder. Probably can't really do too much besides, like, try to, like, slowly poke them, but I think that their all-in is crazy good, and if we ever get caught, we just die. So, we'll see what happens. Managed to hit her with the Q. How your Q works is that it throws a shard of ice. Dang, I'll definitely get stunned here, right? But the thing is that they are at least are getting traded back pretty hard. And it will explode, and then it will extend the range of it. It's just extension of the range, though. It doesn't do anything else. Smolder is a scaling pick, so we kind of just want to have him slowly get stacks, so we're not going to do too much aggressive stuff because of that, but if they overextend, then you never know. Of course, there's no reason not to just chuck abilities at them and stuff, so... Damn, I think I could have taken that one for him, but my Q just barely missed her there. We have a lot of crowd control in our kit. Our passive also does a nice slow inside of team fights, and Imperial Mandate procs off slows, so it benefits well, but it only works if you're alive, so if I'm ever dead, it will not proc my Mandate. Dang, I was hoping that I could, like, auto-attack, and then he does auto-attack Q to secure that one, but I guess not. The amount of damage that we've done to them is okay. I mean, it seems that we're pretty even with them so far. We might have an opportunity to be able to beat them, I guess. With Braum, you just don't want to get tagged by his Q, but it's pretty difficult to do, of course. Just tiny poke onto this Braum. They're going for me, but the thing is that they're, like, heavily neglecting the damage that I'm starting to deal back to them. Wow, that Braum Q landed on my teammate. Okay, I got their heal, but, like... This is still, like, a kind of a strange spot to be in. They have a Shaco, and Shaco's very difficult for us to, like, dodge a gank from. They have no heal, but they have barrier on Ashe, meaning that the easier target would be Braum to kill. But at the same time, killing Braum is still pretty challenging because he has his shield, and his shield can, like, negate a whole entire bit of damage. I'm still worried about that Shaco, bro. You're really gonna step up here when Shaco can just, like, jump on us whenever? Alright. I'm just gonna use my... I'm not gonna use my W. I'll just let my teammates CS. I just randomly use W because you never know. Maybe you just hit a camouflage target and that's huge. Dude, you're gonna base in an area where we will not see Shaco if he does suddenly appear. Unless maybe he saw him on the map and I didn't see him, but it just seems like a riskier spot to be in. Because we fully crashed the wave, they do miss quite a bit here, and I think that the wave coming back towards us will be good. How Smolder works is that he goes by 25, 125, 225, so just 100 after the first initial 25. 25 just gives him AoE on his Q. After that is the explosion, then finally 225 is that true damage that we'll be working for. Not bad for the early game. I mean, Smolder's getting nerfed next patch. Apparently he's too broken right now, because he can fight enemy 80 carry and... I guess win, and that's like too busted because he also scales well, so being able to play a scaling pick that also can fight back seems ridiculous. So I just snare them and then run away. W snare. Our claw is the movement speed. Rom should probably die here. I even slowed her as well, but doesn't look like anybody can follow it up. She still has barriers, so if I, like, flash Q, it's not going to kill either. That was the thing that appears on the ground when people die. Yeah, I didn't have it. I don't know if it even matters me saying if I had it or not, if I would use it if I could. I was staying bot side for a moment because I was seeing if maybe we could try diving the Ashe since she has no flash and she was very low, but she backed away. That was the reason for being down there. Damn. This doesn't look like something I can also help out with. Will this guy reach level 6 off this? He does. Oh, he does not want to go come mid lane though. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just go back bot side. Ashe has no flash. He might be able to go for her. Let me just check for pink wards. Slowing her. She should just die here. There should be no escape. Slowing down the Braum, igniting him. My effigy, or not effigy, I don't know what it's called. My thrall, I think they're called thralls. My living zombies, frozen zombies that seek out enemies will help slow that guy down, so free kill onto him. Yeah, the enemy team is playing way too aggressive when they don't have their jungler nearby. I mean, we literally have a Nocturne, which is one of the most simple ganking champions in the entire game. All he does is just go in with his ultimate, and he can get on top of anybody, and if you have no flash and you're immobile, you're probably just gonna die. Like, he's so straightforward. It's kind of like Jarvan ultimate. If you don't have flash, you're just going to die if you get caught. So we're going to go Imperial Mandate first item. I'm also going to buy a sweeper here. I use my claw out and then stay on the ramp, or the, like, middle, because this gives me the home guard, so I can effectively use home guards longer, so I can get around the map a bit easier. Whoa, well played by Gragas. That was insane. It almost looks like he could have survived, too, if he played it, like, well, he did play it perfectly, but he still almost survived because of it. I'm on the way. It doesn't look like we should be able to catch him, though, right? Well, I was here to, like, help, but whatever. You're really gonna come for me? I don't know why Shaco did that. I literally just did so much damage to him unnecessarily. Like, why would you allow me to hit you that hard by trying to fix the wave that badly? I'm coming back bot lane, of course. I was only there for a moment to see if maybe we could catch the Shaco because roaming as support is very powerful. Have a good pink ward down. Even if I get hit by this, it's okay so far. I know that they'll still hit me. They get just Braum ultied, but they did not kill me. I'm gonna flash in to deal more damage to them because I feel like we just win this. Dude, that guy's really gonna live with 1 HP? Seriously? Dude, what? How did he get all the way over there, of all places? Well, whatever. Yeah, so how Lissandra Ultimate works is that you can either crowd control the opponent, or you can also use it to, on yourself to make yourself invulnerable like Azania's. But here's the other thing that's, like, very nice about it. Lissandra Ultimate heals you for each percentage that you're missing. So the lower HP you are, the more healing you get. So that's why I flashed in and ultied myself just to slow them down because it won't stun them. But it will keep me just barely alive. And then, like, I can also try to bait them a little bit. Dude, is this even something that I can, like, help out ganking with? Okay, it looks like he left. I'm just trying to make it so it resets because being that low HP is not very good. Just poking, being annoying, being a pest. If Vladimir pressed any button onto that guy, we would have killed him, but he doesn't have anything, I guess, so unlucky. I snared them. It doesn't look like I can do much more than that. Oh, you survived. Hey, Vladimir barely got to escape. Yeah, so the game's in a really good spot because Smolder scaling is really good. And because we're already winning during the early game, that will be pretty influential. I had a feeling he was going to try something. As soon as you get slowed down by a Gragas Q, a lot of times they will look for an ultimate onto you to, like, kill you. So that's why I use my claw backwards. And the way to dodge Gragas ultimate is... Dude, what is this? I'm about to get dove by these guys? Alright, I'm not even worth a shutdown. Nocturne cares more about Gromp than helping me out when I'm getting dove by 2 people. Pretty interesting decision, but okay, whatever. I guess we just don't care about kills. Damn, I really play for my team, and my team does not play for me. My goodness. Whatever, I guess. Nocturne probably is strong enough to be able to kill bot side, I would imagine. Nice kill. I think Shaco is on the way, so he is going to arrive there any second, and then he's going to get CC chained really hard. He did a little bit of damage to them, but... I'm just going to put down some vision. This is the fake one, but I'll still kill it regardless. Because I do want to also contest this dragon no matter what. If they do go for it, I doubt that they will, though. He's probably just going for Scuttle Crab, if anything. I'll just put a ward down so we know. This is still fine. I mean, he just left. It's okay with me. We'll just leave now. Anything to just get them off of it for a second. I can reward it as well just to make sure that they don't go back onto it because they could with Shaco queuing over the wall and stuff. Not bad for now. They have crazy good crowd control on their team with Ashe plus Braum. Getting CC chained is very likely. And also they're perma-freezing, so that means that Shaco probably can come down and try to gank us again. Braum shield completely destroys a projectile, so he just broke my E, so I couldn't even retake it. Otherwise, I might have taken it in just to, like, hit the Ashe. I'm just gonna go this item because this will increase our damage, so when I go in, I can deal even more. Did not land W, but that's still okay because we're still getting good chunks onto them, and Smolder still is, like, kind of free farming. We see Shaco's topside, so we know that they're not bot, allowing us to hit the turret even more offensively. Even if they try to Ashe Arrow here, I'm pretty sure I would live, but I am starting to run out of mana. I only have enough mana to press my ultimate plus, like, 1 button. We do have some regen, though, to work with. This is a really bad spot for them to be in. Oh, is Gragas coming? Gragas might be coming bot side, yeah, I had a feeling. I can't help him. It's not possible. Even if I, like, use my ultimate, it's just completely worthless. Smolder had to not flash the Ashe arrow and just get hit by it, and we could have tried outplaying the Ashe. That would have been smarter. Like, just everybody all-ins, or I all-in with him after he gets arrowed. It looks like it would be a free kill, but they still have heal and barrier, so that's why I'm not just going on her. I feel like I probably wouldn't be able to win it. It looks like it would be so free, though, doesn't it? Everything's still, like, going really well, though, just because we know that my champion, or not my champion, but Smolder will be able to do crazy stuff later on. Use this plant to be able to see the Shaco. He just left completely, so we can just back away. There is a trap, like, right here, but it doesn't really matter. Shaco might try to come back in, but by the time he comes back in, it's probably too late. I also was able to somehow secure that, because he messed up his smite. I have Imperial Mandate and base, so we can just go get it. Not bad. Not bad. I'm on the way mid lane. They tried killing my Vladimir, but not able to get him. Our Yorick being able to side lane and just constantly create huge pressure is really good for the team. I did ignite him. Does that kill? Nice. I'm sweeping just to see if Shaco is around. But he's not. I didn't even know if we could kill him because our teammate is quite weak. Dang, I still really die. Bummer. Shaco, E does more damage the lower you are, so he hit me really hard with his E. I was also, I think, turned around, and it does more damage when you're turned around as well. I should have backed off even further than I was to be able to survive. It's my fault that I died there. I think the next item, if I want to deal good damage while being, like, very effective with just probably only being able to afford, like, one more item, would most likely be just Liandry's, I think. Liandry's, I believe, would be the best possible buy for big damage while still, like, affecting the whole enemy team because I have a lot of AoE in my kit, so I can apply it to a lot of people. Why is my teammate not ulting him? I just gave more vision. Okay, I was able to kill the Shaco at the end there, and that's very nice because my Smolder, like, got instantly one-tapped. So we got 2 for 1. We'll take it. My Imperial Mandate really hasn't done that much this game. What? So I can try to save... Oh my goodness, I almost got myself killed there by walking into that. I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to save my teammate by using my E backwards, then you walk into the enemy, and then use your W to snare them, and then you can take your E to escape. But I almost walked straight into Braum ultimate and killed... Got, crowd controlled. You can't cast your E if you're CC'd. Recast, that is. So you can't escape once you get hit. Oh, Smolder's like a little bit caught. He still looks kind of fine though. So right now we want to just like play around objectives, and whenever we look at the mini-map, we're just paying attention to like numbers advantage and seeing how many people are around. When Nocturne has ultimate, for instance, we try to be the playmakers. Barely got that ward right before it expired. If I get engaged on it, I just have to use my ultimate to, like, save myself. Dude, this is, like, not a good fight. I don't know why we're taking this so hard. I'm just gonna burn everything, though, just to, like, deal good damage to them. Because I'm too worried about, like, going too far. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that we don't have mid lane turret. If I paid attention to that too, because I was like, yo, if these guys are too overextended, this is like not smart. Okay, so Shaco has no ultimate anymore. He almost killed me, but I'm fine. We have a lot of slows in our kit, so our champion is very effective at making it so when the enemy team wants to turn around on us, I can kind of stop them in a way. That's our goal. Also, Lissandra's... Did I already mention this? The Lissandra passive deals crazy amounts of damage late game. The base damage is 520, but of course that's being level 18, and we're really far away from that. We should be able to do, like, every single possible objective, though. I mean... It feels like the enemy team can't really go in without trying to, like, one-shot somebody with Shaco, and that's very difficult to do. I'm just dropping down some more wards. Whenever you see me basing, sometimes it's because of HP, but a lot of times as a support, having wards always available and being able to put them down on repeat is really your main concern. So everybody just always has vision control of, like, what the enemy team is trying to do, and you can counter it and stuff. He's ignited. He should just immediately die because he committed too hard there. I'm killing the turret. Nice. We saw him. This is why vision is OP. When you get to see them try to do a play, you can immediately counter gank before they even show up. So my counter gank was beginning right at the start there. And they FF, so it's just over. GG. Yeah, if you didn't know, our jungler said, will you please pick anything but Smolder, and hovered as if he was going to ban my own teammate Smolder there. So that was what happened inside of Champ Select, and that's why Smolder typed that. Because our teammate really hated Smolder that much, apparently. But I did pretty okay damage, especially for being a support, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the Lissandra support commentary, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, have a great day, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next game. We are playing some AP Kaisa mid lane. We start off with tier. We are just going to go the standard AP Kaisa build, which is Mermana first. Oh, wow, AP Kaisa Mermana, that's weird. Is that really how it goes? Yeah, literally watch, like, anybody's else video, like, in a realistic elo. You kind of have to do that. Kaisa's early game is complete trash if you go full AP. The reason why is because your W does have double scaling, so even though you build Mermana, it does a few things for you. It makes it so your early game isn't as bad, because normally you do Qmax first, because going for W is very unreliable, because your W is a reset mechanic once you have more than 100 AP, because Kaisa has evolves. Your Q evolves with AD, your W evolves with AP, and your E evolves with attack speed, and they all get a bonus effect when you do that. That's also why I have lethal tempo, because if you ever look up, like, win rates of, like, Kaisa, her win rates, if you go full AP plus, like, Dark Harvest build, is terrible. But if you build her with the Mermana first, and then the AP afterwards, and still have lethal tempo, it works pretty well for us. Because besides your W dealing okay magic damage, the AP ratio is only 45%. That's pretty bad, right? The AD ratio is 130%, which is better. But the other part is that your passive does percent damage as well. And your passive also does missing, and your passive is applied by auto attacks. So being able to have lethal tempo so you can proc your passive more often is, like, very effective. Right here, 5 auto attacks, we get that. So how Kaisa does her passive is that your W applies 2 stacks. When you evolve it, it applies 3 stacks instead. Oh dang, am I really getting ganked? Dude, oh my god, that scared me. Because why would you ever claw forward? But anyways, let's just Q her because she just used her claw very recently. The goal of your thingy is that at 5 stacks, you will deal the percent missing. So the lower they are, the more damage they take. Also, every single hit increases the next hit, and then it resets after 5 and goes back down. So, like, the first hit is 12%, and then you add 3% each time, so then it's 12, then 15, then 18, and then 21%. So the AP ratio goes up. Surprised she didn't want to flash on me, because I probably would have had to burn my flash. I got kind of scared for a second. But yeah, those are the reasons why you do certain stuff to make it so you can actually do a laning phase. I guess Lissandra is a pretty easy one because she's kind of short range. Just W her, deal some damage. Be annoying. We do have tier start, which is technically, like, not good for laning phase because you don't do any damage, but it is good because I get to stack it earlier than later. Also bigger mana pool. I want to try the Horizon Focus as a secondary item as well. If you don't know, Horizon Focus now gives 115 AP, but it doesn't give you that bonus effect, but it gives you more CDR than Luden's. So going it will give me more chances. Firstly, it gives me 100 AP. That's what we want, right? Because the faster we get to 100 AP, the faster we can do the reset mechanic. Every single time we land it, it reduces the CD by 75%, so it makes it very short. And then if we can do that with, like, a pretty high amount, then it makes it even better. She might reach level 6, so I'm not going to all-in her. But, we want to make it so we have enough CDR with the CDR reduction that the stacks stay on the opponent. Because the stacks do expire. They don't last forever. And it really sucks when you can't get them with multiple stacks. So I'm just going to shove out and then just reset here. She'll be super annoying, so I'll back up even further than this. Oh god, I think this guy is screwed. Dang. I think he... Oh, wait, maybe not. Wait, never mind. So we'll just TP back mid lane. Let's buy boots as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss cannon. No! Oh, Pantheon got it. Alright, that's fine. So we're not really online until 2 items. So be aware. Lissandra did not take that. That's surprising, dude. Guy is low, but I don't think I could just straight up kill him. Lissandra did use her ultimate, which is pretty huge. I'll just pop my potion now in case I get ganked. Yeah, but you can play Kaisa kind of passive. You don't need to play that aggressive during the early game. If you do want to fight somebody, you just have to kill them through auto attacks for the early game. I'm getting hit by a lot of her Qs, so it hurts pretty bad. Hopefully I can make my next purchase be perfect. One thing that could get ruined is that I'm not sure if you can get to 100 AD without going Luden's. Previously, how it would work... Oh, wait, maybe you needed, like, a coal or something, too. I don't really know. Previously, how you'd get bonus AD is Mermana gives you bonus AD based off of how much mana you have. So that means that if you go Luden's gives you mana. That little bit of mana that you get might be enough. Also, if they fight this, they don't have Liss ults. There's no way it's back up by now. So they probably won't do anything. You see how I had 3 marks on it, and then I pressed my W, which applies 2, and it did 500 damage because it also is doing, like, percent damage to the dragon. How much percent damage is it? 0.06 percentage. I feel like that's barely anything. Right? Do I really not know how to do the math on that? 100 AP is definitely not 6%. Because that would be bonkers. We'll find out once I start buying AP. That's how I'll be able to confirm it, but I'm pretty sure that means other 0.6, right? Actually, maybe it is 6% per 100. Never mind. That's kind of ridiculous. A little bit of harass to her. How Kaisa's kit works, I guess I haven't really went over it, but your W, right, is you just shoot a projectile. If it lands on an enemy champion, you get pretty nice damage on them. Your Q is you attack everything in range, so that means that if somebody's fighting inside of a minion wave, it does way less damage because it spreads the damage. But if they're isolated, it does way more. I feel like my top lane is just going to die here. I can't really help them. Like, that's way too many people. Even Vel'Koz is up there, and he's support. What your E does is that it gives you movement speed for a second, but you're locked out of using auto attacks, so don't try to auto attack while using your E. But then at the end, you get auto attack speed. Does Liss have ult? Oh, that'd have been so sick if that person died. I was hoping to flash on Vel'Koz if he kept on coming near me, but he didn't. So that's why I wasn't able to get him there. Damn, am I really going to rotate this when I'm this low? Alright. Cool. I'm glad I was able to help out. My damage on my team was quite high. And also, nobody rotated to help that GP either, surprisingly. Your Q does help CS minions when they're low. I believe it just executes them. So, yeah, minions below 35% take 200%. So try to use it to wave clear whenever you get to auto-attack them a little bit to get them very chunked. Yeah, look how much AD I have. So I still need quite a bit to get to the Q evolve. But of course, the Merman is also not fully completed yet. Damn. Should have not done that. The faster we can get to the W evolve, the better. It's still, like, mainly not Q damage. What happens when you evolve your Q is that you just fire double the amount of missiles. Your Q does have an AP ratio on it, but it's only 20%, so it would double it to 40, I believe. Also, additional missiles deal less, so... I'm not even gonna go for her. So I have 20 AP. Yeah. So it does increase it by a pretty substantial amount. Late game, I believe this will deal like 33% missing HP once we get a few AP items for ourselves. A lot of times I hover this wall and try to look for a hit, but... What? That didn't get around that minion? Oh my goodness, once again did not get ultied. If she just ever uses her flash ultimate, I feel like I'd be so screwed, but she's not doing it. Thank God, I guess. Your W gets vision, so that's why I used it. My ultimate gives me a shield, but I can only use it on a champion that recently got hit by plasma. Other ways your team can get hit by plasma is, God, dude, that was so close. Yeah, so I buffered my ultimate when she went in because it has a cast time, and that's what allowed me to survive there. Just barely. And then at the end, she was trying to kill me with auto attacks, but I know her Q's coming back up, and I just immediately popped my ability trying to dodge it, and it worked. So we have 73 AP so far, but that's because we also have, like, adaptive in our kit, so that doesn't count. AP from runes doesn't count. It can be only items. So that's why it's 74, but when I hover this, it says 45. If I build this plus this, that's 50. Wow, really? It's actually not going to be complete until I fully finish the item. That's so lame. Oh, maybe Luden's Truly is better because at least I could maybe evolve my Q. We're at 86 for this now, which is not that bad. Oh, it does not one-shot those. Okay. There's no way Lissandra ultimate is back up, so I can walk in, I believe. I can try to W here. Nice. Nice. Just W to help out my team with a little bit of damage. That's why I pinged. Kaisa ultimate, the range on it at level 1 is really bad, but the range on it on level 2 and level 3 goes up significantly. You can see on the mini-map, actually, but it will show eventually, right? Oh, it doesn't. Alright, look at the mini-map. So it goes to about, like, here. I don't know if I stopped myself from saying this or if not, but, Kaisa, her plasma also gets applied by melee. It doesn't melee, not that. Alright. CC from your teammates, apply plasma. So if Pantheon stuns someone really far away, you can normally jump on top of them. Wow, she's really still going? I don't even know if I can beat this guy, but... So I'm not going to jump on her because I just don't know. If I had more items, maybe. Or like an evolve, but having no evolves kind of feels bad. They literally FF. Well, I guess that's AP Kaisa for you. Alright, well, we tried AP Kaisa, and, yeah, I feel like it would be kind of cheating to play again, because then I could just maybe get a free win, and the whole entire climb is, like, not playing my own picks, so unfortunately I can't do another one. So thanks for watching, guys. We didn't get to reach the threshold, but that's how it works with the W evolve. Alright, see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.